that had that type of situation.
All right.
And
How much you
again,
paying child support?
yeah, I don't pay nothing in child support.
Ooh.
Like, I'm a good dad.
Hold on, but you travel all the time.
Yeah,
They're
but I'm
on
still a
different
good
states.
dad.
What are we
You
talking
don't pay
about?
child support?
Why would I pay child support?
So you take them to school every day. You take them to the doctor's offices. You take them to practice.
I
You
mess
take them
with
to the
women that
play
got
dates?
themselves together.
Checkmate.
Okay.
And
Spoken like a true toxic man.
But
You know what?
How?
Physically,
So this clip right here is a prime example about how your digital footprint will follow you for the rest of your life. But also, too, I know a lot of people want to bash her, but TK, he never bashed her throughout the episode. He tried to get her to understand, to see where he was coming from. And I believe we need to give people grace, and you're never too old to learn. So maybe at some point in life, she'll learn. Like, you know what? Damn, I was tripping. I never heard his point of view. Let's just jump right into this whole thing, because this whole thing was just messy. And we're going to break it down as we go along. And I'll leave the link to the actual episode if you guys want to go back and watch it uninterrupted.
from the man that has had the one woman,
That's
from the
not
man
true.
that knows how to value a woman,
That's not
that
true.
has with their actions.
And this
on
is
a
more
daily basis
context leading
shown how
up. This is more context leading up to the exchange. I just don't want to just start off on the exchange.
they value
And I'm
women. That's why I want to take the advice
I'm
from.
gonna tell
Not
you-
the one who's still walking
I'm-
around state to state,
I'm
putting their
gonna-
thing into anything.
I'm gonna still tell you why that's wrong.
Why is that wrong?
Because you have so many people who are habitual liars.
Yes.
And 90% of men are habitual
You
liars.
know 90% of
Let
men?
me finish. 90% of men are habitual liars. The same way you got played, in a sense, having a kid.
I got played.
Yeah, you got played. You got played because
You heard. Look at
went
you.
for what the man was saying in this conversation. And it's not your fault. Most women are in that situation.
Actually, it wasn't just that.
No, let me finish. But most women are in that situation. Most women get caught up in
So
the situation.
let me tell you something. If I were to be caught up by what people just say, I would have had 13 children by
Okay,
now.
so let me
Because
finish.
I've had men with the
my
gift
thought.
of
I know
gab.
that I'm
Okay,
talking
sorry.
slow,
Whew,
but let me
Jesus.
finish my thought.
Let's go.
What I'm saying is there's so many women in that situation in life. There is no right path. There is no, you should do it this way. People do things happen.
But when do you
People that-
take accountability for not fixing your mistakes?
When kids are here, it's nothing you can't fix a mistake.
Again,
you can only be
Do you?
what
It
you
takes
can.
a lot for you to create a child.
It takes about a few minutes.
You know what's crazy? A woman can only get pregnant within a 48-hour time frame
Right.
of the 30 days.
Yes.
It's like
Shout out to
24
TK
hours, 48
Kirkland
hours.
too,
It's very
man.
small. You know how? I thought that was a kid. You know how much fucking you got to be doing raw
Yeah.
in order to procreate
Unless you have-
7
unless-
children
no,
with
not-
different women
After
all the
You're
time?
talking about over 30-something years, though.
No, we're talking about in over 19 years. 7
Yeah,
children.
so-
By children number 3, let's say.
Yeah, but that's your opinion, sweetie.
That is
Facts.
just logic.
It's millions of people, of men, that had that type of situation. And
How much you
again,
paying child support?
Yeah, I don't pay nothing in child support.
Got her.
Like, I'm a good dad.
Got one.
Not, but you travel all the time.
Yeah,
They're
but
So?
all
I'm a
different
good
states.
dad.
But you don't pay child support.
Why would I pay child support?
So you take them.
I'm
to school every
around.
day, You take them to the doctor's offices. You take them to practice.
I
You
mess
take them
with
to the
women
play
that got
dates.
themselves together.
Ooh, that's one to the heart right there for a lot of women.
Okay.
And
Spoken like a true toxic
yeah.
man.
How is that toxic? Because I deal with women that have their shit together. Like, I'm sorry. What?
And
But-
you know what it takes physically? I would rather
Yes.
today, where I am
Uh-huh.
today, I'm doing it alone.
Yes.
And it's hard. But you know how easy it is for me to go and work and make the money. I have to have a nanny, right?
Yes, yes.
And she has to, like this morning, I'm at the radio station. She got to take him to school.
Yes.
She sometimes has to take him to practice.
But you
She has to do-
don't have no help. My kids, I help their mothers.
That's their mother. How do you help them?
No,
What do you mean? I help them. I'm around. When I'm not traveling, I'm around. I'm still present in their lives. If they need something, like my bad, we didn't have to go to the court. See, she's putting her experiences off on him because she can't fathom that there are men out there that can still not be with a woman and still help them out. She can't fathom that.
What?
know,
If
you
you're not there
understand.
with time and you're not there with money, how are you helping them?
yeah, but
I am there with money.
time, and I'm there with money.
How can you? You're one person, 7 kids, 7 states.
My kids are grown.
When they weren't.
I did it when they was grown.
They didn't grow.
when they was babies.
So they popped out of the vagina at 30.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying,
Yeah.
no, what I'm saying to you, when my kids
So
was
from
born,
from 0
yes,
to 18, how
yes,
much?
a lot of time, and we're still close
What
to
are
this
the
day.
ages? Do you even know the ages?
Yes, 37 to 16.
No. Give me 6.
Yeah, 37.
Oh my
32,
God.
26, 22, 21, and 20 and 16.
Shut up. Leave him alone. But also too, throughout this video, I don't want to make her seem like a bad person, because later on in life she will understand that right now she's just speaking out of just pure hurt and pain, because we do need to give people grace. I am a firm believer, and I'm a big believer in giving people grace. I know a lot of people don't want to give people second chances, but I feel like with her, a lot of people are going to bash her right now. It's funny, we're going to have jokes and whatnot, but also too, if you watch the full context of the interview, he never told her she was wrong. He was like, I just understand where you're coming from, but that's just not my story. I didn't handle mine that
So you
way.
have 3 that are a year apart.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and they're all in the same state?
No.
So when those 3 kids, let's just focus on 3 out of the
Yeah.
17 you got. Those 3, they're growing up and they have to do like that. Those first 5 years of their lives.
Yes.
How often could you have possibly been
That's
there?
true. But so
Were you paying child support
So
then?
what's your, I don't pay child support.
Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Why are you
Why
like?
would I pay child support? I'm not a bum.
Her baby dad must be a bum. Just saying.
Did you pay for their school?
Of
Yes.
course.
Okay, so by
But you talk so fast, you don't let people get their thoughts out.
You just kept saying I don't pay child support.
You're a judge.
No.
No.
You kept saying I don't
You
pay child
put
support.
people on the.
Okay, so
no,
all these
when
children
I say
you
I pay, no. Let's make sure we're clear. It's very important because I got my parents.
child support,
Let
you're
me
thinking
let me finish my thought, darling.
Oh, too
Please.
Yep, make sure. When I say don't pay, that's the communication gap.
Okay.
When you saying, what do I pay? You're thinking child support. I'm not giving anything. I'm saying, I take care of my babies.
Okay, what does that look like?
Yeah, it looks like you take care of them.
Can you explain to me what it looks like for you to
Yeah,
have taken
put
care of
the
second
school,
kids?
clothes, trips, etc.
The main things.
What about they live in the house with their mom
Yes.
24/7, right?
Yes.
They live in their home. So do you
Right.
pay any of those bills in their house?
Yes, I did. They grown now.
We're gonna focus.
Yeah,
18
when they
and
was
down.
when they were kids, yes.
So the 16-year-old not right now. So you
Yes.
still have one that's underage.
Yes, and well taken care of.
What does that look like
It's
right
amazing.
now today?
It's amazing.
Well taken care
look
of.
like?
What do you mean? What it looks like?
For the 16-year-old right now, what does that look like? How do you take care of him? It's a boy, right?
Visit, we hang, go to games, etc.
School?
Yeah,
Paid
he
for
goes to school. Yeah, I don't take
got a
him to
car?
school. No, he's 16. No,
So who drives him to school?
his mom.
So you pay for the gas?
no,
Do you pay for her car
Why?
insurance?
no,
Do you pay for her car
Why?
bill?
no,
Do you pay for her light bill?
no.
Do you give her money for food?
Of course,
How much?
whatever she needs.
And you could tell she has a clear misunderstanding of child support. A lot of women have a misunderstanding of child support. That's why we don't understand celebrities being put on these 20, 60, 80, $100,000 a month child support, because child support, that doesn't mean you stop working. You still need to hold your own, because if we were together, you still will be working. So therefore, I'm replacing that income of me not being there with child support, so you can take care of that child and not have to struggle. He's doing that. He's just not in the home, but he still spends time with him. He still sees him. I had parents that separated. I had a parent that was on child support. So we come on now. What are we talking about?
So every month you don't.
I don't see.
So she has to ask you for it.
See, here's the thing: that's structured with most women, and this is how you're thinking. You're thinking, I need X, Y, and Z, but there's some women on this planet who move a certain way,
Yep.
and when they need something, because if you got your stuff together,
So how about you get your stuff together?
some
too?
women will say,
I'm taking care of them. We just didn't work together. That doesn't mean I don't have my shit together. The kids are good. She's missing the point. She's going at him, but she's forgetting the kids are good. That's the main point. The kids are well taken care of.
baby, I need this, and it's done.
Baby, you are my baby's daddy.
No.
We made a mistake,
There
right?
you,
Remember?
there you go again with the energy and your toxic energy.
I'm not
And
toxic.
and the
I
way
am matter of
let me
fact.
finish.
Very
And
toxic.
Your energy influences negativity. You don't stay calm.
No.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm giving you my point. When you do all that, and the tone of your voice creates that type of energy.
Okay, I'll speak
So
soft.
what I'm saying to you is, there's people on this planet that just totally move a different way. You're not
True.
child support. You're not a judge. All
I'm
you
a
can do
mother.
is say what you would like for your life.
Yep.
You can't say what's good for somebody else.
True indeed.
Everybody moves
There is not
differently.
one mother. Find me one mother in this world. I don't care what language they are, what country they're
Okay.
from. One mother
Uh-huh.
that is okay with raising time-wise
I'm listening.
and financially
Mhm.
their child, with the dad saying, "Yeah,
I
throw a
know
couple
5
dollars."
of them.
Call him right now.
Mine.
No, I'm not gonna call him
I
because
want
I'm
you to call
grown.
one woman right
No.
now.
And see, he don't need to do that because he's from a generation where we don't expose the women. This new generation of men, they expose the women. He doesn't need to expose the women. No, for what? For your views, your audience, no.
Tell
don't-
me
no,
I'm
no,
cool
no,
with
I
it.
don't do that.
I
But
thought so.
No.
I thought so.
I'm 63. We don't
One
do that.
woman. You don't gotta tell me who she
Let me
is.
explain to you what I mean.
Quick.
When you grown,
Five. Then five to five,
you
not
don't-
one
You
will
don't
speak.
have to move that way. When you grown, you don't have to prove that. What I'm
Well, we're
saying
having,
to
we're
True
having a
indeed.
conversation
Yes,
to
but-
educate other people, and if you can show me
but
one
what
woman,
I'm sharing with you, you should know.
I'm not taking your word for it.
You
You're not
gotta,
a woman.
but you still got to keep an open mind. You cannot.
I
let me
am, and
finish
I
a
wanna
sec-
hear it.
Let me finish a second. You cannot say. You know for a fact that's how people move.
I'm telling
You
you,
cannot do that.
on this, you're
You
not gonna-
can. You're basing it on your own personal
Absolutely not.
journey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you,
I
you
got
can't
33
prove me
years
wrong.
on you.
You're not a woman or a mother.
It's not. I'm
so
not
you
saying.
can't speak to me on that. And if
I'm
you
not-
tell me you know 5
Listen
women
to what I'm saying.
that are cool,
If you're saying that you're right, what makes you think I can't be right?
because you have no idea what it's like.
You
You've
not
never done it.
understanding. You asking about what's right.
No, I'm
I
not.
have to respect your.
I think
opinion.
okay, so maybe you
Miss
lost
Carter,
in
listen,
translation.
you have to make sure.
You just be talking and be getting people fucked
you have
up
to
with the
make
words
sure you
and slow
understand
talking.
one thing. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody has their own experiences. And
Correct.
one thing you can't do is, especially a 63-year-old, you can't.
stop throwing your 100 years on this earth.
I
It
gotta
matters.
Throw that into you
For what?
because
Just because you're 62 doesn't make you wise.
it makes you wisdom.
No, it does
give
not.
you,
Yes,
gives
it
me
does.
wisdom. I
Yes,
can't
it
speak for
does.
the men that you probably met in your journey,
So,
but I know I got
what
my
I
shit
will
together.
say is there's no way in hell you're going to tell me, and we're going to move on because then if you're not going to call her, it's not going to make no point in
Okay,
talking about it.
well,
but
you-
there's no way in hell you're going to ever convince me without calling her.
Yes.
And show me one woman that says, I'm cool with taking
I have
care
to.
of.
Okay, so but you have to respect my opinion too.
I'm not talking about opinions.
Yes.
I'm talking about prove to me and show me one
But
woman.
when you move through life a certain way,
Ah.
you don't have to prove. The great thing about it is we're on air and people will make their own decision. And here's the thing.
There's not one
Watch
woman
this
that
what I'm about
chose
to
to have
tell
a
you.
baby with someone that they didn't think
Watch
they were
what
going
I'm
to
trying
be
to say.
Time-wise.
Watch what I'm trying to tell you. On my Instagram right now, I guarantee you're gonna have people that'll say, "I'm down with that."
If you're
and
on
you're
his
gonna
live
say,
right now, DM me. I'm about to open up my DMs. If you're a
you know,
woman,
no,
and
we're
you're
gonna
on that
we
live,
can read it.
Just ask him live.
We ain't go, you gotta put your glasses on because you can't see,
No,
old
don't
man.
worry about me.
Look at you. Like,
You know what they say?
can't see.
She is annoying.
See, she want to make jokes.
That's what they say. She's annoying. Well, television tells your true vision. Keep my panties any day, TK. She's a narcissist. What else? I told you. See, everybody moves a certain way. Thank you, guys. What else? What
This
else?
is terrible.
Just see how, dang, that's what they saying about you.
Dang,
babe.
no, about you.
No. These my people.
Exactly.
These
that's
my
the
people.
problem.
This is my This is
and
my
this is
pe-
why you
So
don't
what-
amplify certain
So
voices.
what I'm trying to say is that people move differently in life, and you have to respect that. That's what I'm trying to say. See, you thinking you getting on me, but these people getting on you because this is coming from them. They watching you. They have no idea who you are.
Again, I just want one
But
woman
they're
to tell me.
no.
they're okay
You're
with
missing
that.
again. They are watching you, and this is
So,
pure.
This is, and I get it because the way that I come
I'm not
off
saying that you're
sometimes-
wrong. No, I want to make sure I'm clear. You're not wrong.
I know.
You're not. It's just that it's the 7 billion people on this planet. People move differently. And that's what I feel, instead of you trying to tell me I'm wrong, I want you, because you
I
have
never said we've never been. We
Well,
have not been talking about right or
no,
wrong.
you're not saying that I'm right, and you're not saying that I'm wrong either. But your energy says that I'm wrong.
Oh, so
so
the
what I'm trying to
energy.
say,
That's my
in life, people move a certain way in this game, and that's why it's called life. That's why when you watch the news and you see people going through problems, you watch. You read things on Instagram, you see the issues. Everybody, and we go, "Oh my God, I can't believe someone did that." That's life.
Life does happen.
Yeah,
Life.
life just happens. So we.
And he's trying to explain that to her, and that's why I said I'm not going to sit there and just 100% bash her, because she still needs to clearly heal from the trauma she went through dealing with her partner that she chose to lay down and have a baby with. She's putting it on TK, and that's why I said he's handling this very well, because he's not getting mad at her. He's trying to help her understand this is life, shorty. Things happen. Of course, no woman wants to just have a child and just be by themselves. We understand that, but life happens. And the quicker you understand that life happens, the less you'll be like this. And that's just what it boils down to.
Regardless if it's one time, regardless if it's 7 times, regardless if it's 15 times, does it make it wrong for that person? If you're morally correct.
When are you gonna learn the
Give
lesson?
me, the lesson's learned. But here, give me an example.
Because you're shooting powder at this point.
No, not shooting powder. My uncle's 80-something years old. This is my mother's brother. And we talked this a few years ago.
Okay.
And he feels the same way you do. And when I do it, I feel bad, right? So he said, "Hey, Terrence, how you doing?" And he said, "How the kids?" And one day we talked, this was years ago, I said, "I have 7 kids." He said, "Terrence, you got 7 kids?" And I know his energy is what you're saying, right? So I'm thinking about my mother. I'm thinking about my dad. And I know if they was alive, they will be like, "Wow, T." But what I'm trying to tell people who does go down that path is don't never feel bad about what you've done. Accept what you've done.
Facts.
So you don't wind up being depressed. You have to go see therapy. And if you accept what you've done, it feels better as a man. Doesn't mean your life is perfect. I'm quite sure you got other things in your life. You may not be a thing with children, but just like they saying you're a narcissist, and you probably don't believe it.
Well, here's the thing.
No, let me finish.
Do you know what narcissism is?
No. Everybody use that word and throws it out there, but that's not what I'm trying to say.
But that's why I don't pay attention to them.
But what I'm trying to say in life, and this is just me to you, because you're beautiful, you're intelligent. Be
Jim, right here.
open-minded to know that the world is not perfect. Be open-minded to know that people do certain things, and that's just the way their life is. And
I think
it doesn't approve to you, but that's my life. I had to live with my life, and I chose the way I live, and I can accept it. Like, I'm against people being gay and homos, but I have to accept it because that's their truth, that's their life. I'm not going to condemn them. I don't like it, just like you don't really like what I'm doing. Well,
it's not that I don't like what you're doing. The only thing that I don't like, and again, there's a difference, right? Because sometimes when you come cool, calm, collective, and you speak like that, I speak with my hands. I'm passionate when I'm talking, and I go, right? So, and some people who don't have the experience or the knowledge or don't read a book might not understand the fact that just because you're saying these things that sound good, right? There's also a pattern of behavior.
Yes,
right?
but you.
So, and I'll go into this because it also shows to a character. I asked you earlier this morning on the show, I said, would you, if you find out that there's a friend of yours, a male friend, because you're a male, you have a male friend who is abusive to his wife, puts hands on his wife, is a cheater, and you know this for a fact, it's not like it was a rumor, you know this for a fact, would you continue to stay friends with him?
And I would.
Can you explain that to me?
Yes, and I explained that the reason why, because I've had a friend who was like that, and I could only voice my opinion. I can only tell the person how they should move. But I'm a true friend. And if my friend did something like that, I check them. I hope that they grow. And one of my friends did grow. And this is when we were kids, not now. It's all right.
So we're talking about as an adult.
Oh, no, not as an adult.
As an adult, you know this person?
Even if
like
I
when
had
you're 17, 18, I get it.
Yeah, if I had a friend in their 60s now and they did something like that, and they've been my friend for over 40-some years, I would still be their friend and go, why would you do that? Because I would be upset with that person.
So you would continue to break bread with them? You continue to have dinners with them?
I will continue to break bread with them, because if they go to prison or they wind up dead, that's their choice. Nothing I can do. All I can do is give you good advice. Like, yo, you shouldn't do that.
But clearly they're not taking your advice. So I think it shows more to a person's character. Because I'll flip it around. If I knew there was a woman, I could never be friends with a woman who won. There's women that keep their children.
Now, what is your name?
Huh?
What is your name?
Carla, man.
Okay, now why? Now, Carla, you're your own individual, right?
But I'm about to explain
Listen to what I'm trying to say. You're absolutely right, but that's how you will move.
I'm not trying to change you.
Yes, but what I'm trying to share with you that I told you earlier, you listen to reply, you don't listen to comprehend.
I was literally I wasn't even going there.
But what I'm saying is everybody moves.
Okay, and you just explained to me why you would stay friends with a woman beater.
Yes. Well, see how you phrasing it? It's a.
And see, they go off into another conversation, and it kind of dials back a little bit, but y'all get the gist of this. Like I said, kind of throughout the episode, I don't want to sit there and bash this woman. It's more about understanding, and hopefully she watched this back now and sees that, like, hey, okay, look, I wasn't really listening to him. you know, I wasn't really giving him the chance to speak and get his experiences across, because who knows that the women that he dealt with or his previous baby mothers, who they could have moved on and healed from this situation. So you're in a sense trying to speak for them because of you're saying no woman can do this, no woman. Yeah, we understand, but life happens. They both grew and they both had to understand, you know, this guy respected me. Our time, it just didn't work out. We just weren't meant for each other. But he still is man enough to make sure that this life that we created, we both can make sure we handle this the right way, and we show this child, hey, look, you can be better than us. You don't have to do what I did. I did what I did because I'm a man, and I know how to handle my situation. I know now how to run from my responsibilities. So that's why I applaud TK for how he handled this situation, because he could have went off on a whole tangent, made her feel like a piece of shit, cursed her out, walked off the show. He could have did a bunch of things, but instead he stayed there and he had a conversation with her. And I feel like a lot of people don't have conversations nowadays. Everybody's just no second chance, no grace. Fuck everybody. I'm moving on and it's over. Like, and that's why the dating world is where it's at today, because nobody gives grace. And we have people dating outside of their realm. If you're a regular 9-to-5 guy, stop trying to date the stripper and the bartender and the OnlyFans girl, and because she got a fat ass online, so you feel like, oh, you know what, I'm about to go mess with her. No. Go deal with the nurse. Go deal with the corporate chick. Go deal with the girl that's in charge of, she's a manager at Walmart. She's a manager at Target. She makes good money. Go deal with that. And the same with the women. Stop expecting that 9-to-5 guy that comes to the club and he spends a couple dollars that he wants to take you out of the club and give you $20,000, $2,500. No, he just wants to have a good time. He worked hard. He wants to spend a couple dollars, but stop calling them broke because they don't want to give you their money. No, they just not in your league. And we're allowed to dabble, but if you're trying to live in that league and then shit on people in that league, that's where we're having a disconnect. So once people stay in their realm and stay in their league, we won't have this problem. We'll be fine. Like, everybody will stop hating each other. So men, shoot in your league, women, shoot in your league, and stop bashing each other. And then we won't have these relationship episodes and podcasts where it's the constant debate of, oh, men don't do this, women don't do that. But nobody wants to have the conversation about how to move forward. Everybody just wants to keep talking about how this person ain't shit, fuck them, fuck her, da-da-da, whatever. Nah, talk about how to move forward. Talk about how to progress. That's what people need to do. And then maybe we can start to heal and move forward. But until then, we're going to keep having these type of encounters and exchanges. And then we're going to sit there and say, like, oh, man, we can never get along as people, because nobody wants to actually fix the problem. That's the problem. Nobody wants to fix the actual problem. So on that one, yeah, give her grace. I know everybody want to condemn her and call her a piece of shit and make her feel bad and whatnot. But if you made it to this part of the episode, I can't do that, because we're never too late to change, and it's never too late to still learn. Yeah, she's 37, but she can still learn. That's his whole point. It took me 7 times to figure out I wasn't learning, but I wasn't running from my responsibilities either, though. So on that note, I'll catch y'all on the next reaction. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate everybody that made it through. I'll catch y'all on the next one.